It's 3:30 in the morning. I'm up here at Morning Wood. It's pretty dark. In fact, it's pitch black. Although I feel like looking at the stars, which I don't think the camera picking up, it's quite lovely. But it's pretty dark. Yeah, it's 4:30 now. Time to get a little coffee going, off-grid style. Percolator on the propane, a couple candles rolling. Sun's starting to come out. So at least I can walk around here without tripping anymore. Yep, 5:30 in the morning. It's light outside. I'd really like to get to work because it's 65 degrees and it'd be nice to do something without sweating my ass off, although it's probably going to sweat my ass off anyway. But I got a feeling running a chainsaw at 5:30 in the morning is going to somehow lower my popularity with the neighbors. Just like their dog barking at 4 o'clock in the morning lowered their popularity with me, so... Things I'd like to do today. Let's see here. I think I'm going to work on clearing the driveway on this side, which means I'm going to take down these trees and these trees and try to clear that brush pile out, which hopefully will be a little easier than the other side because the terrain isn't as treacherous with drop-offs and stuff like that. It's a little more smooth all the way down. And then the other thing I do is get rid of this stick pile, which is it's a friggin' mess. Plus I trip on them all the time. So that pit that I almost fell into, I'm going to see if I can't just carry them all over there and dump it in there. It hasn't rained here for like 6 weeks, so there's a burn ban. So I can't just put a match to it. It's probably a good thing I don't smoke, because if I sneezed with a cigarette in my hand, I'd probably start this whole mess on fire. That's how dry it is. But yeah, I'm going to try to take care of that today. This piece of shit right here. I've needed to actually use it 3 times, and it hasn't worked 2 out of the 3 times. So if you're looking for an emergency generator that will only work 33% of the time, get yourself a Ryobi. So in my last video I did a poor job of explaining this pit I almost fell into. I cleared some of the brush away because I'm going to use this as my stick depository. But yeah, it goes down some serious damage. But now I'm going to harness its evil for good. Is that too dramatic? Alright, I need something quiet to do, so I'm going to seal my dick. I'm trying to make a joke. There's a video out there, and it's hysterical about deck sealer, but the guy is doing it with a New Zealand accent, so it sounds like dick sealer. It's very funny. Anywho, I'm going to give this a coat with some Thompson water seal in the ever lovely woodland cedar tint, and this should help keep it from rotting on me and make it look much better. So one thing with this is when you put it on, the color looks like crap. But once it dries, it looks a lot better. Also, the other nice thing about this plastic shed is I can slop it right up on the rail, and then I just can go back with a paper towel and it wipes right off. So that's nice and easy. Well, that piece of shit finally decided to run. So I'm running my fridge and trying to get my batteries topped off a little bit at the same time here. Charging a laptop and some other batteries, so trying to make the most out of it. I'm doing all that, and it's on the low idle thing, so it's hardly using any power. It's just so irritating that it's a bitch to start. Alright, it's pretty much dried now. Unfortunately, the blue paint put on the edge of the plywood doesn't seal very good. It's not plywood, that's OSB, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it's a pretty decent looking color. I like it. And hopefully it'll keep the water from intruding, so hooray. Look at that tree blowing. I don't even feel a wisp of wind where I'm at. I can hear it, and I can see the trees are moving around. I get no wind. I'm so hot. It's ridiculous. It's like 90 something. What am I going to do? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I might do that. Until I get some wind. Can you hear it? Look at it. there it goes. See a tree? I mentioned it's hot here. Nothing down here. I feel like that scene in Riddick where he's escaping that prison and that planet that's you get roasted by the sun. And if I leave this little square of shade, I'll burst into flame. But I have to do something because my beer is over there. Okay, it's not really as dramatic as that. Okay, I finally found the purpose for these giant holes in my lot. I'm gonna walk over here, over this tree I just dropped, and then this other tree. It's the hydro generator. It's like the perfect quiet box. I'll just let that sit there. We'll go backwards. Whoops. And it's really super quiet in that hole. And if I put a cover over the top, you won't hear anything. Alright, I was joking on earlier about the movie Riddick and the sun scorching the earth. But actually, right inside here, that is unbearably hot. And then you just cross this line into the shade, and it's okay. I'm not kidding you. I just changed clothes in here, and I might have blisters on my feet. It's ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to make some bacon for tomorrow morning. And due to the slopiness of my lot, I'm going to put this beverage can down here in this corner, which is the low point. And I'm going to put my griddle over the top and make a little bacon, and hopefully all the juices will run into this can and not all over the ground. We shall see. If I get 9 thumbs up, I'll post a video review of Mountain House sweet and sour pork freeze-dried with rice. I'm guessing it's not going to be awesome. Thumbs up to find out. So every once in a while, I got to remind myself what the cuts were for, what the sweating was for, and what the bad hair was for. And just walk up here and take a look so I can remember. Just a few more trees. It's so pretty. You can see the mountains off in the distance. And someday I'll be up here and won't be working. I'll just be sucking the cold ones. Oh, that's good.